Okay, so doing this on a whim because I thought this is a really good XP farm. So I thought I'd make a video on it quickly. First video ever. Just so other people are aware of it and can take advantage of it, obviously. So basically, this is a Zul'Farrak solo farm on a Paladin. I'll get everything up here. So I play Ret to do this. Um, Basically running all heirloom gear, plate gear, obviously. So I sword and board it, one hand sword and shield, Crusader on the sword. I'm using Wall of Dead. Um, any good shield should work, honestly. Obviously double swift hand of justice, just regular plate gear, basically. I run through as Ret. You can pause, see the talents, basically run everything as you would through Ret. Now the reason why I take this over Prot is there's just so much more damage output through Ret, and as well you get the mana regen through Judgment of the Wise, instant heal procs through Art of War, get Crusader Strike at level 50, which honestly doubles the XP you will get from this farm and makes it so much quicker, so much easier. Same with Sheath of Light, obviously only got 1 point in it so far, but gives me loads of extra spell power for my Consecrate, loads of extra healing from my instant Flash of Light through Art of War. You get the idea. The only thing here that you don't really want to spec into, but you kind of have to when doing this, is Eye for an Eye, which is obviously dog shit, but we need to get 2 points somewhere in order to get through to this row, because Sanctified Wrath and Fanaticism are useless here, basically. And the glyphs, Glyph of Consecrate, obviously, because you're spamming that shit, and Glyph of Seal of Command, this just helps with your mana upkeep, makes it basically so you rarely go and this is just irrelevant. I had this for leveling, it's not useful now. So there's 2 routes I can show you now. You can do this anywhere, honestly, from like level. I started level 43. Shit, I forgot to reset. I started this level 43. You can probably do it sooner. But I think to get like a nice healthy clear, anywhere from like level 44 onwards is basically solid. So there's 2 routes to this. There's a low level route, which is like the quickest way through, and then a higher level route, like when you're around level 50, where clearing these mobs becomes a lot easier and you get decent experience along your way to the farm, which is, just realized I didn't even fucking mention it. You're farming the zombies, essentially. That's what you want to be doing here. So I'll do the high level route, the slower route first. So as you can see, the damage is pretty fucking stupid. Just clearing as you would. And one thing I didn't mention as well that I really fucking should have is the XP per hour on this. So for me, I'm getting around 200k XP per hour, sometimes more, sometimes less. Really depends on like how efficient you want to be with this farm. It's entirely, honestly, I've been getting around 200k from level 44. Obviously, as you go up levels, you're clearing mobs quicker, but they're also giving you less experience, so it roughly averages out the same. Which honestly is still like insane. Like for me, a level is 126k. I'm getting like just over 200k XP an hour doing this, so it's about 2 levels an hour, which is again fucking ridiculous if you ask me. So I'd skip this pack just to jump through. Can clear it. Doesn't really make a difference. You're still getting amazing XP. These witch doctors can be a bit annoying, especially at low levels. Same, to be fair, all the fucking mobs are annoying in this dungeon when you're trying to clear at a lower level. Just kill the healing wards. Obviously interrupt the heals, yada yada yada. It's gonna stop my mount. So yeah, as you can see, the bro didn't give a fuck. Damn, fair enough. Yeah, so the clears are really healthy when you're like level 50 plus because of Crusader Strike. Sheath of Light honestly makes it amazing. 50 to 51 again was like just that 10% extra spell power. Sorry, strength to spell power conversion. Like it's just an instant game changer again. Like you can just do this so healthily. There's like no problems whatsoever. Bro's going for a hike. it'll slowly get to where we're going. So you follow up here, hop over here. So this is the route you're going to take on the when you're a lower level, because you can skip all these packs, which can bring you some trouble. And you can die to them if if they run off and they fuck up, bring another pack over. And also you've got like the different types. So Shadowcast is probably the easiest to deal with. Witch Doctors do all the healing, which is fucking AIDS. Blood Drinkers like cleave you for tons of damage. So that is like you just clear normally, like up and then right if you're doing a high level way. This is a low level way. So you need to clear these guys to pass through because you aggro them. One thing you need to know about these is they have an ability which basically turns you to stone for 8 seconds and you can't do shit. Increases your armor though, so it's not awful, but if you try and take 2 of these at once and they do this, they will basically stun lock you twice in a row for 16 seconds and it can kill you, it can fuck you up. So I advise taking 1 at a time. They're not really too much of a problem anyways, but I really could take 2 at a time, but for the sake of the video, I don't need to clear this one. I can just hop over as normal. So basically what you're going to do when you clear this guy is mount up. And there's this little ridge here you can hop onto and then jump and you get onto here. I'm going to ignore that guy. Walk around. Up here. Over here, and you're going to clear mobs as you go into here, basically. You can also go around if you want to avoid some of these mobs. It's like entirely your choice. If you're doing it on a high level, it's probably a good idea too. Lower level, you want to avoid these mobs as much as possible because they can give you problems, and if you die, then it's a long run back. The grave is like just past Gadgetstan, to the east of Gadgetstan, so it is quite a long walk. So you want to die as little as possible, basically. So I like clearing all of these as well. They actually net you a lot of XP. They're about 300 per kill. The Scarabs, they're non-elites, so you can kind of group up a lot of them at once, which is really handy, honestly. But here's where we're going. Basically, we're just killing the fucking zombies. All of them. And then we're going to reset. So as you can see, level 51, sorry, they're not really causing a lot of problems. Sealer Command makes this an insane farm. As you can see, it's like almost keeping up my Consecrate and damage. That is because of Crusader Strike proccing it, Auto Attacks proccing it, Hammer of Wrath proccing it, etc. You get the idea. So you can clear these pretty quickly. I like to do just a couple packs at a time. There are other ways of doing this as well. There was a method people used before where they would hop between these walls in order to leash the mobs around and just walk them through their Consecrate. In my opinion, it's too much of a hassle, and you need like correct gear for it and all this other shit. And the thing is, this is good enough XP on its own, so it's like I don't really think it's necessary. So if you look right now, 190 XP now. I mean, I took a second to show you the route anyway, so it would be a little bit slower. But still, quick as fuck. And it's only going to get quicker when we're here, because this is where the main XP is. Another thing to mention as well, actually, is this is not a bad gold farm. Even though you're on a level 43 to 52, I think, or 54. Fuck, I don't even know. It's not bad because you're picking up a lot of mats which people use, and greens and greys and whites, obviously, which you can vendor. So you're picking up. You don't see a lot of it yet, but like the Mage Weave, greens. Also the Flask of Mojo. I have no fucking clue what these are used for, but people need them. So it's pretty... Okay. Had a little fucking problem with Bandicam. Doesn't want me recording more than 10 minutes. Unbelievable. Anyways, resuming. We're still going. I don't know where it cut off, but I was talking about how you can make gold from this. Flask of Mojos, Mage Weave, everyone needs these. Mage Weave for rep and other shit. And no idea what the Flask of Mojo's for, but it's used for something because people buy it. So you know, sell the greens, blues. What? Not blues. Fucking vendor the greens, whites, and greys. If you get any blues, great. You can fucking sell them on the auction house. Same as purples. You can get purples from here. I'm not sure which because I haven't fucking got any yet. Hopefully I will for this video. That'd be sick. I could be like, "Way, got this, mate." Then auction house that fucking 200 gold, not bad. Yeah, just keep going, mate. It's standard. Let's check the XP now. Yeah, just gone over 200k. As you can see, I've just been chain pulling these. Haven't really had a problem. Granted, I am level 51 with Crusader Strike, so you know. It is always handy as well. So there's two things that are really handy here as well. I'll talk about what I mean. So the healing potions save your ass if you accidentally pull too many. There are some of these graves that contain these Zul'Farrak dead heroes and like 3 other zombies. They're quite big packs, and then obviously sometimes they can only have 1, sometimes they have 2. So it's a bit of RNG. You're loot boxing it when you're opening these, so you need to make sure you're not pulling too many. Like that, see? Get the dead hero alongside all the others, which can be a problem. So if you have this, it'll save your ass, get you out of a sticky situation. Obviously, you've also got Divine Protection. That'll save you. It's fucking OP. And the other thing is mana potions as well. Obviously, you can see I don't need them. I'm never really going to. But one other thing which I've run out of is the Easy Throw Dynamites 2. There weren't any in my auction house, so I had to make them myself. Didn't matter because I have an engineer. I have an engineer on my main. These can be used by non-engineers, and as you can see, they do 200 to 300 damage in an AOE. Which, when you're doing this on a lower level, like 44, let's say, it will really help you out. It'll do lots of damage, and we speed this up, help you level up quicker. And it's as simple as that. Another thing to mention, if you're interested in questing, there are 4 or 5 quests you can get for this dungeon. All of them are soloable. I've cleared all of them, done all the quests. They're all doable solo, so you don't need a group to do them. If you're thinking, oh, I want to do the quests, but I also want to do the solo farm, you do it at the same time. Just clear through all the mobs as you would, and then just keep going around and just do the quests. They're really simple. Makes it easier as well. Gazrilla, one of the mobs, just gotta use a pot there, not paying attention. He does a lot of ice damage. Frost damage, sorry, not ice damage. So Frost Resist Aura is also really fucking handy on him. But again, he's not really much of a problem. Just clear up to him, kill him. Simple. All of this is very simple. Really, really easy stuff. Lower levels, it can be a bit of a pain, but you know, when you're at like level 50 plus, it is a breeze. Just fucking slap your way through them. Oh, another thing I didn't mention. So I'm not really using it a lot. I'm more focusing on my heals. But if you're doing smaller packs, getting your instant proc for exorcism can be really handy because these guys are zombies. They're undeads, and exorcism is a 100% crit against undead units. So it does a lot of damage. For me, it's like around 1k. So it'll be around that for whatever you're doing it on, and it will really, really speed it up. Shit. Were these guys fucking disappearing? Should be looting. Wasn't paying attention. Gonna have to look back at the video to see if they did or not. But yeah, there's a lot of loot you get out of these guys. I've had to Hearthstone back to gadgets done multiple times to fucking sell shit and mail stuff over to my main. But as you can see, you get a lot of shit. Right, done. Cleared. Now we leave, same way we came in. And we're looking at 213 XP per hour in 13 minutes, which is close enough to 12-minute lockout, which is what you want to aim for. Anything less than that, and you're gonna hit the lockout window, where you can only have like 5 or 6 lockouts an hour, so you're gonna be sitting around. To be fair, if you do manage that, just run back to gadget stand, repair, sell everything, mail anything if you want to, and you're done. I'll just quickly show the route out. So we're gonna hop around here, over here, do a little bit of parkouring. You know how it goes. And we're just gonna run right back round to the entrance, and then reset and do it again. So as you can see in one run, cleared about 3 rows of inventory. This is LFUI. Bagnon will have the same kind of loadout basically. So I could probably manage, you know, 2 more runs before I have to repair. Which is perfect if your Hearthstone is a gadget stand, because 30-minute cooldown, these runs take me about 12 minutes. It's going to line up perfectly, and you're sorted. Simple as that. Fucking yeah. If you have any questions, mate, drop them in the comments. But that's it. Simple.